Everything about mild cognitive impairment can seem hard. God knows it's hard to live with. But when you get down to it, it can be a hard thing to even understand or explain. So today, I'm going to try to break it down for you in a way that makes sense. Hi, I'm Tony Deering of GoCogno.com, the website for people with mild cognitive impairment. If someone says the word Alzheimer's to you, you know what that means. You've heard of it. But mild cognitive impairment? Most people who get that diagnosis, it's the first time they've ever heard those words. So I've been looking for a simple way to help people grasp MCI. And here's how I would explain it. Think of MCI the way you would think of having a fever. A fever is simple to understand. Your normal body temperature is 98. If you have a temperature of 101 or 103, something's wrong. Your temperature is outside the norm. Really, that's what MCI is. It's the way that doctors tell you, we tested your cognition, and what we found was something that's outside the norm. Of course, they don't use a thermometer for that. To begin, they may use a test like the MMSE or the MoCA. And for example, on the MoCA, a score below 26 might suggest, keyword suggest, some degree of cognitive impairment. Much more evaluation and testing would have to be done before a diagnosis of MCI is made. But if that is your diagnosis, please understand, MCI is not a form of dementia, and it's not even a disease in and of itself. If you have a fever, the fever isn't what's wrong with you. Something is causing that fever. And that's what you and your doctor want to figure out so that it can be treated and you can bring that fever down. Many things can cause a fever. It could be an infection. It could be a blood clot. It could be COVID. It's the same with your cognition. You have MCI, but something is causing that. And there are many causes of MCI. It could be a vitamin deficiency, or a thyroid condition, or a reaction to medication, or high blood pressure, or stress, or anxiety, or an underlying condition such as Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. So people would ask, how do I treat MCI? Here's what I would say. You don't treat MCI. You figure out what's causing it, and you treat that. With the right doctor and the right diagnosis, you have a legitimate chance to slow, halt, or perhaps even potentially reverse your MCI. That's what I want for you, to understand it and go after it aggressively. I'll be back next week to talk more about ways you can defend your cognition. Until then, as always, be kind to your mind.